Viksit Bharat from aspiration to achievement. This is about 12 years of transformative leadership under our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. Janasena Party records with profound satisfaction and a deep sense of national pride the completion of 12 years of transformative governance under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. The year 2014 marked a defining moment in India's contemporary history. After years marked by policy paralysis, corruption scandals, weak decision-making, and a crisis of public confidence, the people of India delivered a historic mandate in favor of a decisive leadership, transparent governance, and inclusive development. That verdict fundamentally altered the course of the Republic and ushered in a new era of national resurgence. Over the last 12 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has provided a governance model anchored in the principles of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, and Sabka Prayas. Guided by the ideals of Seva, Sushasan, and Garib Kalyan, India has witnessed a transformation unprecedented in both scale and scope, laying a strong foundation for the realization of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Janasena Party notes with appreciation that one of the defining achievements of this period has been the shift from entitlement-driven politics to citizen empowerment. Governance has become an instrument of dignity, opportunity, and social justice. During the unprecedented challenge posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, India implemented the world's largest food security program, protecting more than 80 crore of its citizens, while simultaneously carrying out one of the largest vaccination drives in human history, which reflects the government's unwavering commitment to safeguarding both lives and livelihoods. The last 12 years have witnessed a historic expansion of social and economic inclusion. More than 55 crore Jan Dhan accounts have brought the unbanked into the banking formal financial sector, while the JAM architecture, which is JAM, and direct benefit transfers have introduced unprecedented transparency in welfare delivery. Digital India and UPI have transformed governance and economic activity, establishing India as a global leader in digital transactions. The government's commitment to inclusive development has found expression through more than 4 crore houses under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, over 10 crore LPG connections under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, more than 12 crore toilets under Swachh Bharat mission, and health coverage for nearly 60 crore citizens under Ayushman Bharat, the world's largest public health assurance program. Through PM Kisan, agriculture reforms and record paddy procurement, as well as procurement of other commodities under the minimum support price framework, the interests of the farmers have received sustained attention and institutional support. Janasena Party also acknowledges the emphasis placed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji on women-led development, from financial inclusion and clean energy access to enhanced maternity benefits and the enactment of the historic Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiyanam. The government has consistently expanded opportunities and strengthened the participation of women in our nation building. Through Skill India, Startup India, and the Mudra Yojana, millions of young Indians have been empowered to become job creators rather than job seekers. India today possesses one of the world's largest startup ecosystem and is increasingly recognized as a center of innovation and entrepreneurship. Infrastructure development has emerged as one of the defining hallmarks of this era, from highways and expressways to airports, metro networks, and Vande Bharat trains. India has witnessed infrastructure expansion on an unprecedented scale. Engineering marvels such as the Chenab Railway Bridge and Atal Setu symbolize a new confidence and capability, while the Udan scheme has democratized air travel and expanded regional connectivity. Janasena Party records its appreciation for the decisive and uncompromising approach adopted by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji towards national security and national integration. The historic abrogation of Articles 370 and 35A restored complete constitutional integration, and opened a new chapter of peace and development in Jammu and Kashmir. India's resolute response to terrorism through the surgical strikes, the Balakot airstrike, and Operation Sindoor has demonstrated the nation's unwavering commitment to protecting its sovereignty and territorial integrity. Janasena Party is proud of the contribution and the supreme sacrifices made by our armed forces for this great nation. Simultaneously, the pursuit of Atmanirbhar Bharat has strengthened indigenous defense manufacturing and transformed India into an emerging defense exporter. The government's commitment to preserving India's civilizational heritage has found expression in the historic consecration of Sri Ram Mandir at Ayodhya, the redevelopment of Kashi Vishwanath Dham, Mahakal Lok, and the rejuvenation of Kedarnath. These initiatives reflect a confident nation firmly rooted in its timeless cultural values. India's scientific accomplishments, including the successful Chandrayaan-3 mission and the launch of Aditya L1, have further elevated our national prestige and reaffirmed India's position among the leading nations of the world. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, India's global standing has risen to unprecedented heights. The successful G20 presidency, India's leadership of the Global South, and its growing role in shaping international discourse have established the country as a trusted and influential power. From being counted among fragile economies a decade ago, India has emerged today as the world's fourth largest economy and one of the principal engines of global growth. Our party is of the considered view that the last 12 years represent far more than a period of governmental continuity. They constitute a defining era in India's democratic evolution and national resurgence. Built upon the pillars of inclusive development, technological innovation, infrastructure expansion, social empowerment, national security, and enhanced global stature, the journey undertaken under the leadership of Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has transformed aspirations into achievements and renewed the confidence of 140 crore Indians in the promise of a strong, reliant, and developed India for a Viksit Bharat 2047. I propose a resolution from our side and I request Sri Chellapalli Srinivas Garu to second the resolution.
I second the same, sir.
May I take consent from all of you?